Nothing but quality on this channel. What's going on, guys? Cameron here with Canadian Gamer, back at you with another video here. And before we get started, we've got some breaking news. Breaking news. So as most of you guys know out there, guys and gals, I've been in a long-term relationship with my significant other, Brandy. And recently, I did end that 2-year relationship. Unfortunately, you know, as you get into a relationship, sometimes, you know, you grow out of each other and you go your separate ways. And to be honest with you, there's a new woman in my life, and well, check it out. Yeah, so that's Gina. Gina is the new woman in my life. I know she's beautiful. She's a wonderful lady. And just to show you how much she cares for me, well, check out what she bought me today. Get a load of this. Yeah, I know it's not Eska, but I mean, Pure Life ain't bad either. Unbelievable, eh? What a woman. So, anyways, on with the show here. I want to talk about something that, how we doing for time? Yeah, we're at the 2-minute mark already. Need for Speed. Some of you may or may not be fully aware that I'm a huge fan of the Need for Speed games. Now, I know they're basically arcade racers, and for those of you out there, the diehards like the Forzas and, you know, obviously some of the more hardcore simulation games out there, Need for Speed may not appeal to you, but I've always been a fan of Need for Speed, going back to the original Need for Speed on the PC, and I even had the original Hot Pursuit way back in 1997, if you can believe it. So I wanted to talk about something today, and that's talking about Need for Speed Most Wanted from 2005, not to be mistaken with Most Wanted that came out in 2012. Now, the reason why I bring up Most Wanted 2005 is because a lot of people over the last couple of years, you know, they swear by it that this is the best Need for Speed game of all time, or one of them. So I just wanted to share my thoughts on it as I had a chance to actually play a bit of it today. I've had the game for a while, but I haven't had the chance to really chip away at it. Now, honestly, last year, the year before, I picked up these two games, dirt cheap. Need for Speed Underground and Underground 2. This one here is a straightforward racer. This one introduced the concept of the open world. I can really appreciate the vibrant graphics in these games, but I don't know, I'm not too crazy on Underground. Never really got my buy-in. Now this game here, especially on the PlayStation 2, the best version of this game, this is my most favorite Need for Speed game of all time. And that's Hot Pursuit 2. It's fantastic. For any of you guys who have played it, you know what I'm talking about. It's just a great game. Now, does Most Wanted 2005 dethrone this? Well, that's what I want to talk about today. So I played Most Wanted today, and I gotta say, I understand why people love this game so much. You know, just to get started, you know, there's amazing full motion video cutscenes in this game where, like, you know, a cop pulls you over, he takes your keys, and then he gives your car a nice pinstripe down the side, and he throws your keys back at you. And you got other guy out there steals your chick, and then he makes a joke. He says, "Have fun in prison. They're gonna have a lot of fun with you there." Just like stuff that wouldn't fly in 2020. So, really funny dialogue, really cringy. Again, full motion video, kind of. You know, we didn't see too much of it after the late 90s in video games, to be honest with you. I don't recall. So to see full motion video in this game was pretty funny. Now, this game came out on basically every platform under the sun. The GameCube, original Xbox. And it even came out on the 360. Now, this was the first Need for Speed game to come out on the 360, I think back in 2005, 2006. Now, I saw gameplay footage online today comparing all the versions. And this is actually the worst version of them all. There is a black edition on the original Xbox. But honestly, if I can find this game on the 360, I'll probably pick it up, and then I'll probably get rid of this copy here. Because, like I said, this, if you look online, this looks to be the worst, graphically speaking, the worst of the bunch. But that doesn't mean it's not fun. Again, the game is fantastic. You know, there's a huge emphasis on nitrous, using your nitro. You have to use that in order to win the race, and if you don't come in first place, you can't proceed. It does borrow elements from Underground 2, the open world concept. The graphics are good in it, even on the PS2. I think they're really good. And, you know, it uses a lot of real-world vehicles, you know, BMW M3, right down to the Chevy Cobalt SS. So, yeah, it's obviously an older game, 2005. But, yeah, it's fantastic. The drifting mechanics are some of the best drifting I've seen in a video game. And the sense of speed is really good in it as well. And the controls are buttery smooth. So, yeah, I'd have to say, is it the best Need for Speed game of all time? I'd say it's a really good companion piece to Hot Pursuit 2. Hot Pursuit 2 is still my most favorite, but I think I would probably put this right up there at number 2. So it's a fantastic game. I know I'm sort of, you know, beating a dead horse. It's a broken record for some who've already been fully aware of this game and how great it is. But don't get it mistaken with 2012 Most Wanted, because I used to have that game on the 360 and it's absolutely atrocious. It's terrible. So that's it. Just a short video. I wanted to sort of give my initial impressions on Most Wanted. Just a charming game. Having a blast with it. Let me know in the comments below. Are you guys a huge fan of Most Wanted on the 6th generation of gaming? Let me know in the comments below. So that's going to do it, guys. I got to get back. My new wife... I know, we're married. You guys didn't know that. My new wife is cooking a steak downstairs. And I got more important things to do than talk about video games. So that's going to do it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.